All right, this video is going to show you how to move your Sprite around the screen. So if we look over here on the left, we see motion, looks, sound, events. Motion, the blue, is how I am going to, there we go. The blue motion tab is how I'm going to move my Sprite around the screen. The first thing you need to know is that this entire screen has locations based on X and Y coordinates, just like you learn in math class. So we have an X axis and a Y axis. And around the entire screen, there are different coordinates. So if I move my Sprite here, I can see that the X coordinate is negative 166 and the Y coordinate is 120. So I'm going to say that I want to start my Sprite right here at negative 133 and negative 127. Now, the next thing we need to talk about is the way coding works. Coding is like giving commands to the computer. So you have to have an event. In this case, the event is going to be when this green flag is clicked, I want my Sprite to go to this position. So I go back to motion, go to, notice my negative 133, negative 127 is already pre-filled there. So let's go ahead and test it. I'm going to move my Sprite here, hit the green flag, and my Sprite went where I wanted it to. Now, what I want it to do next is I want it to glide to the other side of the bench. So I'm going to go ahead and figure out where that coordinate is. So when I move my beetle to the other side of the bench, it's now at positive 132, negative 130. So I'm going to say next, I want my Sprite to glide to 132, negative 130. This glide 1 second means how long it's going to take your Sprite to glide to that next coordinate. I think 1 second is going to be okay. If I want it to be faster, I have to go less than 1 and use decimals. And if I want my Sprite to move slower, I'm going to increase the number of seconds that it takes. So let's go ahead and practice that. All right, so when I hit the green flag, it starts at the beginning of the bench and then glides to the end of the bench. And that is how you move a Sprite around your screen.